So I'm one of the video producers and the lead director. So I'm responsible for, the other video producers and making sure that I kind of have to see all the angles of the cameras and, direct my video producers like how I want them to shoot and who I want them to shoot. So, you take this quartet and then you take these background singers and you take guitar, but you got to move from guitar to the bass. And there's like a lot of different moving parts, but it changes with each band. We have an audio engineer and an assistant audio engineer, and we have 3 to 4 video producers. One of the video producers is the director of the show. So we have a bunch of folks that come up and are sort of around and watching the band perform, or not perform, but like practice and sound check. And we do a full run through of their set so that all the camera folks can see if there's any, moving around or instrument changing. I sort of left the music world for a bit. When I started at NPR, I was doing more like newsroom related, science, food kind of related videos. I did a series on foragers that was really fun, just like going out in the field with people who really knew what they were doing, finding mushrooms and garlic mustard and spice bush and just like stuff that you could eat outside, and that was really fun. And returning to music, I don't know, I feel like it's fun. I'm filming a lot of the same artists that I filmed 10 years ago when I first started. And it's really fun to see how people grow and how I've grown too, like along with them. So we ask artists to arrive 2 hours before we film. So they come and they see the space. We have a little green room that they put their bags down and get comfy. I mean, we have coffee and tea and muffins and stuff. The producer of the show is the one who pitches the show and, is the curator for that day. And they have to love the band. That's like our thing. So it feels like a lot of love in the room because we're actually fans of this music. And so, sometimes there's a lot of just hanging out and getting to know the artists, and, they like to look around our space and see what's behind the desk and on the shelves. And then they perform usually in the afternoon around 1, and it's like a 15 to 20 minute show. We have audience members come up, and they're just like NPR employees. Are all welcome to come to any Tiny Desks, and sometimes outside guests come, but not always, and sometimes it can be a little bit hairy. I mean, if we have a lot of people, a 15-piece marching band or something, I mean, our thing is that we want to be able to see everyone, so we kind of like have to place everyone and their instruments accordingly. So sometimes they're stacked between each other, or some in the front, some in the back. But we really want to be able to see everybody's face and their instruments. It's like a really interesting way of experiencing music as the audience, as the, producer and stuff, but also as the band. I feel like bands don't perform in spaces like that anymore. Brightly lit office space, like with no, monitors or vocal amplification. Like it's very much how music used to be if you were practicing in your garage or in your living room or in your bedroom, even just like making music. So it's fun, and a lot of artists come through, and it's a different experience for them, and I think it makes people really nervous. Some folks are used to like a big stage and lights and a big crowd, and like not everyone's used to this stripped down space. So it makes for some special performances just because of its existence. Because I feel like we have people with so many different kinds of skills on the team, from writing and editing and video and social media, just everything, podcasts. So yeah, just like people got to do what they love and they'll find a spot. Like, I've just been doing video for so long that it just felt right that like you got to be able to love doing Tiny Desk video to keep doing it.